Some nibbles. J-Dog back to answer more goddamn questions. Picking up where he left off goddamn yesterday. Another one in for goddamn Music Matters. Paid question. Something dawned on me while driving in today, and who the hell knows why. But I have thoughts of what was heavier than Pantera on mainstream radio back in the 90s. Yeah, actually, I didn't even pre-read this. Now that you say that, let me think. Because I will give them credit as credit's due. For mainstream metal music, open to the public, shit that would come on the radio and that everybody and their mom's aware of, within fucking reason again. Like, to me, like, yeah, if you don't know certain shit, like Pantera, Metallica, Megadeth, you're just not even, I don't want to say you're not into music, because that's a little bit fucking stupid of me to say that, because there's crap I'm completely unaware of in other musical genres, but you definitely have no interest in metal music whatsoever if you don't know who those are. I think I could safely say that, and they are a heavy band for that for that kind of stuff. What's heavier than Pantera? Than I mean, Slayer was. I would say, yeah, I would say Slayer was heavy and more oomph, more aggression. Now, I don't know who's tuned lower. I don't fucking know. But even like those '90s Slayer albums, yeah, I would say, yeah. So there you go. That's my answer right there. Is the '90s Slayer shit that I don't particularly care about. Well, let's see what the fuck was his answer. Nice. And I'm rarely too serious of a person, but that's a real question that you might get some mileage out of, Brotown. There's a 75% chance that that dude that said the Reaper was a Weekend Warrior radio listener, but in a way, he was right. Laugh out loud. Unless I'm missing 20 obvious examples, then feel free to let me have it. I mean, but even the biggies. I mean, so I mean, at least they're on par heaviness wise. Actually, no. Actually, the guy is a kind of so he was basically thinking like, what's heavier than Pantera? As far as mainstream the radio, he's like, he's kind of right. What else is? But okay, I'll fucking answer that here for the canoe. Since okay, he doesn't know obviously more underground shit or whatever. Uh, dude, Metallica, Master of Puppets, minimally that album. I mean, I don't care how much you hate on those, dude. That is a heavy record. Battery is a heavy song, especially for commercial music. That's heavier than anything Pantera's done. Anthrax, fucking totally, dude. How is Among the Living is not a heavier goddamn record? I think so. It's got more fucking oomph, more catch, more punch. Makes you just want to fucking jump off a goddamn stage dive, fucking mosh pit type music. As opposed to people are like, well, nah, dude, not as much as dude. I'm sorry to say again, and I will soften up on them a little bit. I could see Pantera, like some of their songs, oh, they kind of jam. I could say, dude, again, a lot of it you put it on though. The rest of the album is garbage. Like Great Southern Tranquil, opening song. Yes, it is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, and that is definitely a heavier mainstream song. But dude, there's some tracks and you're like, what is this? Like this is fucking crap. Like total fucking crap. Um I remember Vulgar Display having that too. I think they all did from what I remember, but again, memory's fucking hazy. I heard as a kid. I never officially ever bought anything by them. Easy E and Sea Dog did in the early days, and then they found out. Yeah, once we found out the CC, Suffocation, and Deicide, Morbid Angel, Gorefest, I think they knew you just chuck this shit in the trash. It's fucking gay as hell. How do you need that garbage for? Pretty sure that's a realization they came to. Could be goddamn wrong, but again, we're going back well over 20 years ago. Well over 20 years ago. Yeah, 12, 13, that type of age. Um, yeah, so no, dude, Anthrax, Megadeth, even the 90s Megadeths, it's at least on par. Like, say, Countdown to Extinction and shit like that. It's just as heavy as Pantera, if not. So it's like, the guy's like saying it like, for example, if you're like, keeping it true to metal music, you have Merciful Fate, you have the fucking Tish. It's not. It doesn't matter who you like more or whatever. Obviously, I myself I like Merciful Fate more than Tish as well. But dude, I mean, what's heavier than fucking Merciful Fate? And you're aware of both. Like, dude, it's not even a close contest. Like it's 100% the Tish is fucking heavier. But so to say, if someone's like, no, dude, Pantera is heavier than Megadeth. See this tuning here and the way he plays it here and the way the bass fills in here. it's not. You got to really analyze it, dude. It's close, so it's not like it's saying that one is over the over is outlandish. So no, actually, I don't agree. This fucking Canoe's a complete fucking jackass. Watch Harry, because surely you should have known who those bands are. Testament, same thing, but again, he doesn't even know who that is. So yeah, the guy was a total fucking tool bag. He's wrong. Dog's right. So, fellow devils that watch Big Dog here, I am hoping you take notice of Justin's consistency and drive to strive to be his best every day. I mean, dude, I don't fucking know about that, man. Especially these days. I mean, I do my best just because I fucking have to. I'm kind of on autopilot, but fucking these days, dude, I'm just run the fuck down. It's been like that for a while now, though. So, just just grinding my way through it. But I mean, part of it is like it's kind of like I don't have a choice. I don't have a plan B. So you got to remember when you're self-employed and I can't run to mommy and daddy. I don't have someone taking care of me, and I like the lifestyle that I live, which it's not Beverly Hills fucking living it up rich, but it's like I like my lifestyle is, for example, if like I want to, if a fest pops up, a show or fest pops up, I don't even have to think about if I can go or not because money's an option. Again, pick up your ticket at Dead by Dog. If you're in this situation, you're like, I want to go, I just don't know if I'm going to have the money to go for it. My lifestyle, so the money I make and stuff allows it to where I never have to worry about that. Now, I can't be like, hey, I want to buy a Lamborghini. No, I can't afford that. So if I want to go, if Cat's like, hey, let's go get some fucking Japanese tonight, dine in Japanese, which is, especially if we have a few drinks and shit like that. Dog usually gets some goddamn steak and lobster when he gets, so it's a pricier thing on the menu. I mean, it's easily $150 night, easily. So I don't have to think about it. I'm not like, well, let me check the wallet. I don't know. Can we go? I like having that luxury of things like that within reason. Again, not a rich man, but anything that pops up like that at any time, as many times as it comes up, I never even have to remotely think about money. So that drive, like, I don't want to give that lifestyle up. I don't. I refuse to live like, hey, can I go to Dead by Dog? I don't know if I can afford it. I'm in Texas, man. Okay, $300-400 for flights. Let's round everything up. I'm gonna do that for the math. Dog, you've already been over this. Going over it again, motherfucker. So open those ears up because there's a lot of dummies watching, and not even non-dummies, guys that never done it for the first time. I don't think you did the math. It's not that big of a deal. From Texas to fucking flying to Cleveland, Ohio. I'm telling you right now, unless you're a complete astronomical fucking moron, it got ripped off, and you're trying to fly a fucking goddamn Air Force One with fucking Orange Man and fucking goddamn sleepy fucking blowing you on the ride. There's no way you're paying more than $400 ticket. Otherwise, you got hosed, brah. I don't know where you got that ticket. $400. That's high balls. Get a rental car. Uber's cheaper, but let's say you want a rental car because I like my free space. That's how I do it. You get a rental car. I know what rental cars are. They're about 120. Depends what you get. For a regular car, don't get anything fucking stupid. You don't need a goddamn a big old truck or a goddamn Hummer or any fucking bullshit. Just get a regular goddamn Kia, whatever. It's roughly each time it was $120 to $130 per day. So you fly down on Friday and you need it for Saturday, Sunday. I'm telling you. So let's say round that up, $300. So that 2.5 days is about what it is. So you're at $700 with the rental car there. Hotel, you need 2 nights. You ride fucking Friday. You're sleeping there Friday night. You're checking out Sunday morning. Let's say it's $100 a night. So 700. You're at $900. Ticket, you pay it at the door. Let's say that's 60. You're up to let's say 4, 3, 7, 960. I'm a boozer, man. I like my beverages. It's a 1 day goddamn fest. They're not $20 beers where I have my goddamn fest, brah. They're less than 10. I don't know if they're all top of my head, but they're probably between 5, 7, something like that. Craft beers. Well, shit, let's say you drink 20 goddamn beers, and they're $6 a piece. That's 120. Well, what are we at? $1,080. You got to eat and shit like that. Let's just give you breakfast, lunch, dinner. You go out each night, eat each one. You go to Denny's, you go to fucking McDonald's, and you ate the pizza at the fucking club. Let's say it's $50 a meal. That's 150. What are we at? Like under $1,200? I'm highballing the fuck out of it. Like highballing the fuck out of it. You don't have $1,200, bro, or you can't get that by from now to 11 months. That's a lot, dog. Dude, if you think that's a lot, then times are fucking tough. So I didn't have a problem with that at age 16, working the, yeah, I'm doing some extra hours at BK, brah. Like, what do you mean? You just put it away. So I like having that lifestyle to where, dude, I just blow my brains out now. If the little things that I like to do, I'm like, I don't know if I can afford that. So that's why I, yeah, do the daily grind, and because I have no backup, I have no one else that I can rely to. Like, yeah, he'll pick up the tab, or guess mom will get it. That's kiddo lazy ass bitch shit, brah. And a real man, fucking makes the goddamn bacon, puts fucking bread on the table. So, but yeah, no, I mean, by no means, dude. There's been a lot of times lately in the last, truth be told, probably about 5 years, where I'm opening goddamn Al Bundy style. That's for goddamn sure, no doubt about it. I mean, it is beyond fucking old at this point. I'm not talking this channel. I'm talking just life, just a daily grind. But it is what it is. I mean, what else am I gonna do? I'm not a type of guy like, hey, just stop working. Like, I'm not that guy like, stop working and sit on a beach and drink margaritas. I mean, that to me is boring. Um, because I've gone to like all inclusive resorts and shit. It's cool for the first day or so, hanging on the beach and shit like that, relaxing. But honestly, by the second day, I'm ready to go home. I'm done. I'm ready. I want to get some shit done. That to me is not like a good time. But I'm also not the vacation guy either, where it's like I've been asked that, hey, let's get up and we're gonna go hiking. Fuck that. What the fuck do I want to do that for? I have to get some exercise. I get exercise every goddamn day. I'm at the gym all the fucking time. That's the last goddamn thing I want to do. So I'm kind of in the middle. To me, a good time of vacation is seeing stuff that I'm interested in, whether it be a good fest, a good show. Again, if I was to go to England, like I said, I would be, yeah, totally curious to check out the downtown and the castles, and I want to see that Jack the Ripper area. It's fascinating. I just think it's cool. I'd like to see it. Shit like that is what I like. Um, so I'm someone in the fucking middle. So, but yeah, I don't want to give any illusions. I almost kind of like. I mean, it's cool that the compliments and the pats on the back, but sometimes I'm almost like, because I'm not fake. I don't like giving out a fake impression. Like some people think, like I'm greater than I am, or I'm doing more than I am, or I'm more. He doesn't have his down days as far as just getting it done is tough. He doesn't have a hard time getting up to that goddamn alarm clock. Dog does. I'm a human being just like you. Um, so yeah, make no mistake about it. I just what I do. You just force yourself to do it, man. That's all you can. I mean, what's option B? Be a bum on the streets. So not loving it. That's for goddamn sure, though. Uh, Unless he's just been completely lying on camera for over 2 straight years. I just gave you the straight rundown, goddammit. If that's the case, seek help, Justin. And remember, when you're at the gym, it's all lightweight, baby. It's all whatever the fuck I can lift, baby. Whatever I can handle, or whatever I can't, then I can't. Boris fed, oh, Jesus fuck. And he's got 3 paid skis. He said 3 separate paid skis, 10 each one. He's figured out each question gets paid $10. All time, fucking goddamn homeboy. So these next 3 is Boris. I'm just gonna spell this out because I don't know how the fuck to goddamn pronounce this shit. Fediounie. Looks like it could be French or something. Boris Fedion 9. Sorry about that, brah. But his first goddamn one, paid question. What's up, J-Dog? Regular listener here. You shit a lot on Pantera, and that's why I shit on him earlier. But you seem to just discount the melody of a bunch of music over roughness and toughness. Not really. Merciful Fate King Diamond is some of my favorite goddamn band of all time. That isn't rough and tough at all. As a music fan, stands for fanatical. People say it's fanatic. They will fucking rip on me about that. I care a lot about the melodic progression of songs. You shout on Hell Witch, Nosferatu discrediting the noodling in the beginning. I just said I'm not a fan of that kind of that kind of. I'm just not a fan of that kind of stuff. It's not that there's anything wrong with it. I can totally understand why someone is. The guitar wizards just like that. It's just not my preference. So I didn't shit on it. I mean, I thought it was respectable enough and good enough to do a goddamn interview with Pat from Hell Witch, which he was a cool guy. But just No, it is a respectable and good metal album and band. It's aggressive. The drums are fucking awesome. I just don't like the wanky riffs. Um, but there's other bands that are like that too. Like tons. Like a lot of the technical death metal bands that came out late '90s. Well, like I said, lack of better words, the unique leader era, when it started to hit around '05, etc. A lot. It's just all this tactical shit that I just don't like. Too goddamn wanky. I just again, if someone's a musician, I can understand why someone likes it, but not for the dog. God damn it! If it's for you, hey, way you should see it is more for you, brah. You don't gotta be worry about me buying it up. It goes out of print, and you gotta buy it on eBay. Uh, I want to understand your psychology. You care more about the rhythm, which would make sense for good death metal fans, or the melody. I care about when I hit play, is it jamming my socks off? I don't get the job done. However, you got to get it done. I guess the question's answered itself, but I'm curious about your take. Thanks, Dell. Yeah, I don't have a set style, man. Like, I mean, I like take put it like, look, I love the goddamn Tish, I love fucking Hemorrhage, and then I love Attic. My two favorite albums of the year so far, my three favorite albums of the year that came out, brand new studio albums that came out this year, is the new Attic, the new Deicide, and the new Lurking Corpses. Those are all drastically different from each other. So do what the fuck you will with that. I don't have a set style. I like kind of all over. I think you guys, a lot of you guys, especially black metal guys, and a lot of the really die-hard death metal guys fall into this category too. You have these goddamn dumbass fucking rules. What are you talking about? No, you got more rules than anybody. Yeah, mine ain't rules. Mine's common sense shit. You don't go on stage with a goddamn sports jersey on. That's just common fucking sense. That's not a rule. It's just a fucking given. I mean, did you walk out in public too with your goddamn pants down? Fucking just what your goddamn Johnson just hanging on out? No, that's not a rule. You just fucking know. So yeah, some of you guys do music, you have rules like, oh well, it says black metal, now it has this, so I can't like it. Did you like the music or didn't you, bro? Like that's how I go by. Now some shit is kind of no go where you're like, and again, it's not even just my rule. It's just I just don't like it, man. I don't like how this sounds. Like again, the twink core. It's just it literally gives me a headache. It's next to industrial. I never liked any industrial music. Maybe there's something I haven't heard that I would enjoy, but it would literally give me a headache. You know how I don't know what album I thought that band sucked shit. As a matter of fact, I think they're worse than goddamn Pantera. Is that band Meshuggah? I remember hearing them as a teenager. Whatever albums they started, from what I understand, they didn't always have industrial music. Maybe they always did, but I heard something. It legitimately, I'm not saying it's exaggeration, was literally giving me a headache. Like where you get like that dizzy headache, that car sick feeling. I was getting that moderately, not to the degree where you're just throwing up, but literally getting that feeling when I was listening. I can't stand it. Nine Inch Nails, same thing. It gives me that nauseous, like I can't stand this, man. Like I would rather listen to rap and country. Like I would rather listen to country and rap, which I'm not a fan of at all, than Meshuggah, industrial music, Nine Inch Nails, etc. I think that is the worst of the worst, bottom of the goddamn barrel. Hootie the Blowholes, that's pretty goddamn bad too. That was definitely giving me a fucking headache. That was just exceptionally goddamn bad. That holy fuck. I don't know how any human being could possibly listen to that goddamn junk. Um. So, but yeah, I don't have these fucking rules. Napalm Death, when they were starting to throw in those industrial parts, it's not that I had the rule like, oh, this grindcore band that can't put industrial. Like this just sucks. I was like, it's just garbage. I don't like it. I cannot stand it. I do not like it. So, but I think a lot of you guys, and I'm getting that vibe with you, like, oh, it doesn't have enough melody. Like, did you like the song, brah? Did it jam the socks? That's what I go by. Boris Backhouse. P. Question number 2. AJ Dog, just continuation of this prior question, rhythm versus melody. God damn, he was really motherfucking concerned. I.e., I can't get into Morticia because the program drums just throw me off. I see. I can understand that though. I can understand it. Like, dude, the drum machine. I don't like how it sounds. It's annoying me. I can see that. Totally understandable. Metal is supposed to be carnal, beyond the guitar and bass. The drummer should determine the rawness of a song. A lot of metal drummers abuse the double bass pedal excessively. They should be used for breakdowns. I do know it. I got that. The double bass, especially with the triggers. There's a lot of the brutal death albums that I agree with you on that. It started to ruin them. Like, it's the loudest goddamn fucking thing. It blurs it out. To be honest with you, I like it a lot. It's as a brutal death metal album. I'm a big fan of it, but it's teeter tottering on that. It's a recording I would have personally went back and fixed. Is Deeds of Flesh, Path of the Weakening. Those goddamn double bass drums they're too fucking loud, man. It's like almost overpowering to the guitar. It's almost like louder than the goddamn vocals. It does blur it out a little bit. It's not terrible, but me personally, I would have gone in there and lowered that a little bit. Like you listen to Inbreeding the Anthropophagai, or Triggers kind of sound a little shitty on Trading Pieces too. That's my favorite one, by the way. So obviously it's not shitty enough to where it ruins the record, but I think the drums sound the best as far as those early albums, Inbreeding and also the EP, the Gradually Melted. So, so yeah, I can see where you're coming from that at times. Frankly, there shouldn't be as many breakdowns. There needs to be song structure. I know a lot of old farts will get their pink panties in a bunch, but Spirit Crusher is a great fucking song by the Almighty Death. Keep on rocking it, homie. Dog's quite okay over here. Granted, I can't remember how that one goes. But no, I mean, I think the song's Crystal Mountain's pretty good. That's on, is that on the Symbolic? I think that's on. I do think that's a good song, but it's not a death metal song. But again, I don't have a rule like Big D pulls that shit all the time. God, this drum fucking sucks because it's got keyboards on it. Fucking death metal doesn't have to have keyboards. I'm like, but dude, you're only saying that because I slipped up or you heard me call them a death metal band. Primarily, actually, they're more of a black metal band than death metal. It's just that it's a mix of black and death metal. And on their very first record, The Christ Hunt, yes, it is straight up death metal. But their second album, their second album, Grand Grimoire, and their third album, Bloody Blasphemy, which is their two best records. Every record by them is good in my book, though. Those is when the Grand Grimoire, the second album, that's when they changed it. If you had to pick one, you can't call it death metal, you can't call it black metal, you have to call it one. Which is it? I would call it black metal. Black metal vocals, it's got black metal more of a tuning, more of a black metal style of how it is. I would call it more black metal. But yes, I would not consider it a pure black metal record. So it's I'd say it's 70% black metal, 30% death metal. Does that change it now? Is it okay now? See, I said black metal. My bad. Not death metal. It's black metal. Does that mean it fucking sucks? I mean, is it okay now? It's got keyboards. Black metal's a lot of keyboards. I don't have rules like that. That's getting carried away. It fits. Did you like the music, or didn't you? And if you didn't, that's fine. But the people getting that, like for example, the Crystal Mountain song. If I went by the rules, this is death metal. It sucks. I guess. I mean, if you have to call it death, why does it have to be called anything? It's just call it music. Don't even call it a genre. But I just clarify if somebody says, when I was talking about death, I was like, it's not death metal music, though. Not that means anything. It could be goddamn progressive rock if you want to call it that. Call it whatever the fuck you want. Call it thrash. Call it heavy metals. Whatever the hell you want to call it, I don't care. But I think that's a pretty goddamn good song. But if you want to call it, if somebody's like, I love the big four death metal, I'm like, that's not death metal, though. So what the fuck are you talking about? Scream Bloody Gore is death metal, goddammit. Yeah, but from these, as far as the old farts, I don't know, dude. It seems like I'm the only goddamn one these days. It seems like I'm getting more and more outnumbered on the death. People are like, what are you talking about? Even though 25 fucking years ago you rewind. I mean, I didn't know a single goddamn human being that liked all those later death albums. It's just not till now. All these kiddos coming in and talking like they know what the fuck's up. And again, I guess I'm that old guy now because I meet these kids and they come up to me, yeah, fucking goddamn individual thought patterns, greatest thing ever. How old are you? I'm 18, so you're born in what, fucking '05 or whatever the hell it was? Yeah. It's like, I guess I'm that old guy. I saw him in '98. Your parents weren't even fucking yet. But they're the ones making the rules, I guess. So that's, I guess, the society we live in. And whatever. They're right, dog. They're wrong, dog's right. Usually the way it goddamn goes around here. Comes with surgeon of the loop, and the goddamn scares in the morning. Later, goddamn.